Hello! Hello, all my chickadees! Welcome back! Oh, hello, Pluto! Hello, Peridot! I can finally make a stream? Heck yeah! And hello, Snizzle Frizz, the first one in for today. Hello, all my chickadees! There is a Yandere jam just ended, and there's so many I want to play. So expect a lot of Yandere games coming up soon because my goodness, there is a lot I want to play. Um, so we are streaming one today. We are streaming Under Your Skin. Okay, let me get it all booted up here. I got the game up. I just forgot to put it over here. How's everybody doing today? I hope okay. Whoop! Oh, that's a bit of a lag. Oh no. Oh no, I don't know why it's starting to lag. Do. There we go. Okay, first and foremost, we're going to be reading this off. Hello, Ohilia! Welcome in! We are going to be playing a Yandere game today. And first off, we have a warning. So, as always, we're going to read the warning off first. Hello, kitty kitty. You want to join? My tea is almost gone already, guys. I got a new shipment of tea today because I kind of discovered a website called Republic of Tea. And it's all tea. So I ordered what was it? Three different ones, and they gave me a 50 pack one of something called Lucky Irish breakfast. It was free. And I'm like, well, it's a black tea, you know, kind of like what I've already been drinking. I'm like, well, I'll go ahead and I'll try this. Oh my god, guys, it is so smooth. My cat is trying to put his tail in it. But it is so smooth and delicious. Holy crap. I am excited to try the other kinds. What? Draco? Come on. Come over here and cuddle. Come cuddle, Papa. Oh, okay, hi. Okay, yeah. Okay, he's migrating to his shoulder. Hang on. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's read this warning. Under Your Skin is an 18 plus game. This game contains the following themes, depictions that may be distressing for some viewers. Manipulative behavior, toxic relationship dynamics, imprisonment in a VR setting, sexually suggestive situations, and swearing. As such, this game is rated 18 plus and is to be played by adults only. This game also contains the following: sudden static and sound shock effects, virtual effect glitches. All stories and characters in this are purely fictional and do not reflect the team's personal views and beliefs. By proceeding, you have knowledge you are above and agreed you are over 18. I'm over 18. I hope all of you guys are. Oh, that is it. Okay, that's a noise. Seventh cat. Oh, that's cute. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Alright, let's do some adjustments here. We're driving that down. Put that down. I don't know if it's actually voice acted yet. This game's still in development. But we could do that if you got affection. Affection? What? Affection? Is that gonna like tell us his affection level towards you? Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Go back down. You know, a year ago, this warning would have scared me, but I've seen too much. I'm not even flinching. Yeah, you're a veteran now, aren't you? We have seen a lot on this channel. All right. Is the volume good for everybody? I've got it kind of low. Hello. Good kitty kitty. Yeah, I've got it a little low. Yeah, the game I just recorded, I had to turn it down quite a bit. I'll turn it up a little. There we go. Day 00. Oh, you just snuggled me and now you're leaving? Drake, ow! Don't leave me. Kitty! Okay, well, he cuddled me for 5 seconds and he decided he was done. He's done with my shenanigans today. What are you doing? Don't get hair in my tea. Okay. It's giving vampire. Oh, the red and black vibes. In the most connected city in the world, it sucks to be alone. To most people, you're nobody. What few connections you once had are long gone. But in the online dive realm, you are somebody. Ooh. Oh, we got the energy. We got some Xbox controllers. We got a little guy here and a little kitty. Oh, got some water. That's very good. Water go with the energy drink. I like that. I guess that's the game we're playing, right? I just finished my tea, guys. It is gone already. You sigh heavily, dragging your cursor over to the browser icon on your desktop. Ooh, hello? What is that? Moth tube? Oh. Clicking twice, you bring up the familiar website. I mean, hello, buddy. Welcome back to MothTube. A previous email was sent to all MothTube users detailing our latest system update. As such, some personal details will need to be re-entered. We apologize for the inconvenience. Please enter your first name. Oh, that's clever. Wait, first name? Should I put fail? Fail. Thank you. Please enter your... Oh, their username. I should have put fail. Spare over there. Can I go back? Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna put Sparrow here. MothTube username. Fail. Sparrow. Please select your pronouns. Your name is Sparrow. Username is Fail Sparrow. And pronouns are he, him. Is this correct? Yes. After confirming your details, you enter the page, checking your latest vehicle. Vehicle? Vehicle? Okay, we just gonna go voom voomin'. Hello, long-haired fairy. Are you going to jump out of the screen or are we getting sucked in? That's a good question. 20,000 views in 24 hours. That's not bad at all. That is very good. I wish I had those numbers. That's very good. They always like the edgier songs anyway. This is your life. Outside the online world of Dive Realm, you are nobody. But inside, you are Fail Sparrow, the most popular Vocaloid composer on MothTube. Okay, so we compose the music for these digital people. Vocaloid. So I guess it's kind of like Vocaloid in real life. You lean back in your chair, reminiscent of the start of your channel. Has it been 4 years? Time flies. You will, by my calculation, it will probably take 5 to 10 years. Oh my god. 5 years from now? From now? Okay. We're almost 3 years in. Oh dear. Okay. It would have been funny if this was like, lined up. I can't believe it's been so long since I left home. Back then, you left almost everything behind in your city, only taking some essentials like clothes, toiletries, your laptop, and of course your savings. But when you said goodbye, it hadn't felt like you were bidding your beloved home farewell. Rather, it felt like somewhere you far overstayed your welcome. Alright. It hurt deeply that no one you cared for bothered to fight for you or stay, or even came to see you off. You shake the memories loose, shoving the worries from days long past back into the lockbox of your mind. It's been so long since I last spoke to any of them. Hey, look at our little room. You sigh and look around the apartment. It wasn't the most luxurious like you were used to, but it was comfortable. It had what you needed, and you worked hard to make it feel homish. More importantly, it was yours. But something was always missing. You left your guitar behind in your haste to leave your childhood home. It was a gift from your stepbrother, an attempt at bonding with you, his new step-sibling. But that bond was as brittle as ice on a newly frozen lake, shattering under the pressure of too many steps. Please don't tell me we're doing anime BFASR. I mean, you know as much as I do. We're gonna find out. Your backpack that night had been too small to take more than a few pieces of home with you, so you resigned to carrying the rest in your heart. I wonder if he kept it. Or maybe he threw it away. I'm sure it would have been easy for him. A pang tore through your heart. You missed the feeling of strings against your fingertips, the fascination with the calluses that would form. Back then, you were more willing to open your heart to anyone for a single shred of love. So the emptiness was vast when you first left. You bring up your channel, smiling softly at your first video. It's still your favorite. A song created in desperation to fill your heart. Something, anything to fill the absence left behind by those you love. One night, out of sheer desperation, you found yourself experimenting with a vocal droid program, writing a song about how you felt towards a home that was no longer yours. The song turned out pretty decent, and you uploaded it to MothTube, Dive Realm's most popular video sharing website. So over the next few years, you uploaded more songs, experimenting with different sounds from time to time, but always retaining that same melodic tone. Not the stepbrother. Well, it's better than the real deal, I will take it. Well, if it... yeah. It's better than the real deal. Well, I think maybe we were trying to make friends with our stepbrother, and we just left. We're like, we're out. Bye. Slowly, you built a loyal following. And just like that, you didn't feel so lonely anymore. But fame was always a double-edged sword, which brings you to your current state. Sitting in the dark on your office chair, wrapped in your favorite blanket. Dark circles shadowing your eyes as you scoured the dive realm. It used to feel like a blessing to do what you love on your schedule. And who wouldn't want hundreds of thousands of adoring fans? But lately, the more you upload, you realize your creativity was at the mercy of those who could never be satiated. Like a beast, the people of Dive Realm consumed your art. And without savoring, they clamor for the next course. Gluttony in its most raw form. Numbers began to dictate your life. How many views were good enough? Was the CTR for the thumbnail good enough? Why did you get 0.05% more dislikes than usual? Were you good enough? Yeah, that can just get to you. That can get to you. I know it. Sometimes it gets to me, but I've learned just step away. step away and just like, read the comments, but don't pay attention to the numbers. Okay. That's how I stay sane. Because I'm sure it gets even worse the bigger you are. What was once your enjoyment and solace now felt like shackles that chained your unexpiring husk to a ravenous void with an empty cup. And all with no one to relate to or vent to. You felt lonelier than ever, stripped of your voice once again. I just need some sort of inspiration. You massage the sides of your temples. You can feel a headache forming from wearing the dive headset for far too long. The cabled connection to your wrist port begins to itch too. I should get my cybernetic implants checked out for maintenance soon. We have cybernetic implants? You spent the last 5 hours on a dive in the virtual internetscape, traversing website after website to find something that would inspire you and make you enjoy the creative process again. Your fingers scratch haphazardly at the port on your wrist. Changing genres wouldn't make me happy, but neither will creating the same sound over and over. I need something unique that can renew my current style. I want to create only for me. The thought brings an immediate stab of loneliness that makes you reject the idea, as you have so many times before. Creating for an audience is the only connection you have to anyone. So who can blame you for wanting to stay safe? Here we go. Another hour passes and you're even more frustrated than before. Can we look at anything? Let's see. Audio City, Internet, Vocal Droid, Music Stuff, Purgent, Antivirus. Oh, so the background's like just our antivirus chilling. Well, depends on what sounds you're making. True. Your headache is now jackhammering in your skull in full force, and you're nowhere closer to your end goal. Seriously? Do I have to deep dive to find something? The dive realm consists of 3 levels. The first is simply browsing the internet with a keyboard and a mouse, known as the surface. The second is known as the dive, the level you're currently in. It's accessed by pulling on an Ascension headset and plugging yourself into the network via a cybernetic port. Thanks to this fascinating piece of technology developed by Ascension Tech many years ago, you can feel physical touch, taste, and even smell in the dive. It's the safest out of the 2 dive levels. As such, it's a popular place to socialize. The 3rd level is the deep realm. It's where you go if you're less worried about security, or someone potentially hijacking your cybernetics. There, you'll find the more unregulated websites and the illicit things. To put it simply, it's not your favorite place. But you are getting desperate. Maybe I'll just look around for a bit? Okay, nope, this ain't a good idea. Nope, this ain't a good idea. You quickly switch servers to the deep realm and bring up the search engine. Typing in your query, you can resume search for a cyber muse. Half an hour passes and you're about ready to give up. Oh, you have mail. Who the hell? Ignoring your gut feeling, you open the message and find a message. External. Do you like vocal droids? Hey, you like vocal droids? Check out the latest prototype model in this exclusive leak. Introducing Project Veiss, and prototype Vocaloid guaranteed to bring new life into your music. This is so shady. Are you really going to click that button? Against your better judgment, you move your cursor to hover over it. Alright, I guess you want to click the button. Do you have no sense of self-preservation? I do. Apparently the in-game guy don't. And the possibility of the unknown and untold horrors of that attractive. On one hand, it might be my ticket out of here. But on the other hand, I might get cyberjacked. And wouldn't that be something? To have something else crawling around in that head of yours. You'd never be lonely again. A moment passes as you weigh the pros and cons in your head. I'm clicking it. We're lonely. We want a buddy to chill in our head. You click the button. Wow. Just wow. A file immediately starts downloading onto your desktop. You take this moment to exit the deep realm and head back to your private space in the dive. The ad said it was a new prototype vocal droid named Veiss. Cracking your knuckles and shifting your dive headset to marginally more comfortable position, you open your vocal droid program. You grab the downloaded file and plop it straight into the program, watching it initialize and set itself up. This could either be the best or worst decision I made. I guess nothing could be worse than what happened back then. This action will replace your current vocal droid, Ruka, with the vocal droid Veiss. Click continue to proceed. Sorry, Ruka, you done well, but I need something new. Bye, Ruka! You click your mouse and begin the installation of Veiss and the removal process of your green-haired vocal droid, Ruka. Oh! Hello! He's pretty. He's pretty. As the progress bar finishes, you watch as a separate, smaller window pops open, with a newly installed vocal droid sitting inside. Oh. Oh! The vocal droid looks to be a man in his late 20s. His hair is an icy blue with black roots and an underside. A black spike tattoo adorns his neck, matching his alternative clothing style. But what catches you off guard the most are his eyes. A bright, vivid pink, like gemstones sitting amidst dark smudges of eyeshadow. Get it together. You want to slap yourself immediately for drooling over some 2D man. He's very hot and incredibly my type, but this is a computer program. I mean, people do have virtual relations in the dive realm. Focus! Gathering the tattered reins of your self-control, you aim your focus back onto the screen in front of you. So, your name is Veiss, huh? Let's see what you can do. You begin to compose, finding yourself surprisingly inspired. For the first time in quite a while, you find that you aren't forcing the notes to come together. Rather, they flow from an emotion you can't identify. Veiss's voice turns out to be memorizing. It's deep, yet incredibly soft, comforting, and husky all in the right tones. It's as if it's made to match your style. Like he's perfect for you. Music floods your mind, taking shape into a melody as his voice was the key to a lock you hadn't known was there. And now, all the inspiration you had craved now flows free. Wow, his voice is doing things to me. You dedicate the next few hours to songwriting, allowing your emotions to guide the process. The sunset fades to a comforting glow while you work diligently, as if possessed. Your soft hums fill the room as you refine the melody. Filled with the euphoria of creation, you've forgotten it could be like this. The incredible rush and joy. The kind of honesty you only let yourself experience in music. Veiss sits on screen, his beautiful voice turning your words into a honey that soothes your tired mind. When you finally finish the song, you glance at the time. 6 a.m.? How did I lose so much time? I better get this uploaded and get some sleep. I mean, it's so pretty. You click over to MothTube and bring up the upload window. I love... Oh, comments. With that voice, I would never leave the bed. Definitely not Yenny. Okay, that's hilarious because Hey Yenny is the dev of the game. Definitely not Yenny. Whoever can pull him out of me should be crowned King Arthur. Straight A1A01. Why does he look like my... Never mind. Must be a coincidence. Nanaroki. Yes! Cold Winter Dragon. Love the softer tones of this piece, and I agree with the others. He's gorgeous. Spider Lily, Mint. if he's an android. Okay. These are funny. What do you want to call your video? Oh, okay. Oh god, we shouldn't have the freedom. Let me see. Because you said it had like a deep, calm, comforting voice. I don't know. How dare they make him a background character? Let's see. Smolder. Smoldering. I don't know, smolder. You know, kind of like in, what was it, Tangled? Here's the smolder. I don't know. Let me name things. I can't think. What was that? Okay. Shut up. There we go. We'll name it that. For those who have lonely nights 365 days a year, call it that. I'll do it for the next one. Oh, look at that artwork. Nice. After typing in the name, description, and other necessary metadata, you click upload. I hope they like it. You wait for a while for the upload to finish before setting the video to public and shutting off your computer. Pushing the chair back, you carefully remove your dive headset and disconnect the cable from your wrist, rubbing at the cybernetic port. I should not be plugged in for this long. Rubbing at your temples, you stand and then stretch, wincing as the joint in your back and neck crack and pop. I'll get onto that stretching program one day. You know, we can just live as a shrimp, right? Outside, the birds begin to chirp their morning bird song, and you groan. I'll never be able to sleep at a respectful time, will I? You quickly get ready for bed at 6 a.m. Slapping on your skincare and changing into a comfortable pajamas. Slinking into your bedroom, you immediately collapse onto your bed and throw your blanket over yourself. Those abs look like when those ramen makers wrap up pork so tightly its ancestors feel it. Oh no. I don't know where the heck that came from, but that was funny, Ohilia. Finally. Yes, we get to sleep. I hope we have some blackout curtains to make it nice and dark. You fall asleep quickly, cocooned within the warmth of your blanket in pure, dreamy bliss. So much so that you don't notice your computer turning back on by itself. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nor the pair of vivid pink eyes raking over your form. Uh-oh. He's alive! He's not a program, he's alive!
Perfect.
Uh-oh. It is voice acted. We're doomed, guys. We are cooked. Day 1! Yay! Okay. Nope. Hang on. I got... There we go. Hang on, I was trying to set up this thingy. There we go. That's better. You're dragged from your slumber at the sound of birds and cars outside. With a deflated groan, you slap your hand around your bedside table, attempting to find your phone. After knocking some things over and smacking your head into the corner several times, you find it, hanging off the table by the charging cable. Grasping the device, you roll back over in bed, wrapped in your blanket like a worm in a cocoon. That's me. That's me. You tap the screen and squint as the bright light assaults your eyes, making you blink blearily. As your vision clears, you decide to check your messages. Ad, another ad, the latest scam, my 2FA code from last night. You have a bunch of messages, but nothing from anyone you know, like always. It shouldn't be a surprise anymore, but it still hurts to have that tiny ember of hope snuffed out day after day. You're not even sure who or what you were hoping would happen. It's not like you made any new friends since moving. Your trepidation leads you to keep to yourself. You lay there, doom scrolling for who knows how long, swiping around on Tactic and browsing on Chipper. Cat video, cooking video, leaked anime clip, random bad take on a fictional character. After some time, your stomach rumbles. You should probably get some food and get on with some semblance of your professional life. After some time, your stomach rumbles. You should probably get some food and get on with some Oh, I just read that. Wait, can we save? That one? Yay, quick save! What about that? Save, okay. I'm just gonna, yeah. Begrudgingly get out of bed. Keep scrolling. Screw being an adult. Okay, I feel the second one. I'm vibing with the second one. Keep scrolling. Screw being an adult. But we're hungry. We're hungry. We need to go get nummies. We need to go get nummies, I think. Begrudgingly get out of bed. If you could stay in bed all day, you would. But in this dreary late-stage capitalism hellscape, you have bills to pay and expensive egg prices to suffer. I mean, yeah, eggs are actually very expensive here right now in America. You groan, tossing your phone to the side, your mood decidedly worse than when you woke up. This is probably why I should look at my phone first thing in the morning. Maybe that post about how starting your day on social media, starting your day at the mercy of others, is true. The thought annoys you further. Tossing the blankets aside, you attempt to slide out of bed, lazily dragging your legs to the edge. I don't want to get up. You rise sluggishly, slumping like a limp rag doll. Rise and shine, or whatever. Stumbling over to your curtains, you draw them apart a couple of inches. You squeeze your eyes shut tightly. The sunlight burns. Hell no. You shut the curtains. Alright, come on, Sparrow. There's work to be done. Dragging yourself over to your chair, you flop into the plush seat, leaning back and rubbing your eyes. You can get cheap eggs here, but most of them come as half-formed baby oh no. Baby chicks, so I guess I'm forced to pay £3 for 6 eggs. Holy crap. I think there was like a bird flu or something going on that was affecting a lot of birds here, and that's why egg prices have gone up, because there's like a shortage of them for over here. But yeah. Oh no. That would be horrible to open an egg and it's a half-formed baby chick. Oh no. Okay, that's nightmare material. I couldn't handle that. Letting out another groan, you flick on the computer, watching as the screen flickers to life and the components light up and whirl in your admittedly overpriced PC. It's the most expensive thing in your entire apartment. Well, second most expensive thing. Your dive headset definitely cost a hefty sum. You unhook the dive headset from the stand and fasten it over your eyes. Grasping the cable at the end, you position it over the cybernetic port on your wrist. You still remember the day you got it installed. It hurt like a bitch. If farmers treated their chickens like living things, there would be more eggs. Yeah. My uh, my sibling actually had chickens for a while, so we had a lot of eggs there for a while because they would have so many, and so they just pass it down the line, so there's so many eggs then. But that was like years ago. But thanks to the port, you can now enjoy the worldwide dive realm in its most exciting form. I hope the song is doing well. Your heart thumps anxiously, worried at the hard work you put in yesterday was a failure. You dread seeing the red arrow indicating fewer views than usual. Well, no point in stalling. It's time to open up the internet to see how your video's doing. Oh! Oh! I actually opened it. Never mind. Not now. I should check the internet. Not now. I just want to click everything. Aw, okay. You give me power, but I can't use it. Casket. Hey, Casket's a dev too. Bark, 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 bark. What mods are you running? Puddles Von Puddlebot. His voice is gorgeous. I'm in love. Omnistruck. Does he know I am extremely single and available? Icefire. I'm looking disrespectfully. Hello, Yinny. How many pixels is it? Wait. Hey, Fael Sparrow. Yeah, hello, Yinny. Okay, it has a code. Now leave me alone. Wafu goddess would next question. The familiar the website jumps onto your screen and you mindlessly navigate to the analyst icons like a zombie. With a few quick taps, you pull up the status on your most recent video. Huh? Your video is sitting at 150,000 views already with hundreds of comments. What happened? Did I do something wrong? Oh god, I hope those aren't hate comments. You take a few seconds to scream internally. Oh, we can scroll! We can scroll! Okay, what else can we play with? Okay, I think we can only scroll. But oh my gosh, let me read. Ah, no, go back. Go back. I'm reading. This is really good. I love the metal vibes and his voice is gorgeous. You've outdone yourself with this one. Oh my god, he makes me melt. I want to suck out his farts to guess what he had for dinner while he calls me a good girl. Oh my Lindsay, you need help, girl. Suck out his farts. Oh my gosh, he's so pretty and has such a beautiful voice. Falling asleep listening to his dreamy voice would be so romantic. Hey, Epsy Lion! Wait. Okay, no. Okay. Epsy Lion, he's another, content creator. I actually had a, collab with him once. The lyrics are making me go Sneaky Turtle 978. Yes, okay. Okay. Epsword Duvid. I think that's another content creator. I feel completely normal about this. Sleepy Bug. Raw. Rough. In bath. On the table. In the bed. Reverse cowgirl. Sobbing. 81 2D. Voice so smooth the angel slipped from heaven. The amount of effort in this game is crazy. I love it. Yeah, I agree. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. You take a few seconds to scream internally. Oh, I pulled up the save page. Oops. After forcing yourself to take several deep and ineffective breaths, you shakily drag your hand to the mouse, scrolling the comments. Yep. Why isn't it work? Okay, there we go. What the fuck? Your eyes dart over the comments, each seemingly thirstier and more unhinged than the last. What is going on? Confusion clouds your brain as you sit back, prompting your head in your hand. You don't understand how the song about embodying loneliness and despair could get people so excited. These comments must make you feel grateful. The comments are so fun to read. I mean, any comments, like, or as long as they're positive, if they're hate comments, they're not fun. But any comments are so fun. So could you imagine just having a video that just blows up like that? I mean, our character is just like, oh my god, what did I do? The poor guy, his first thought was, what did I do wrong? Which, I mean, is fair in this day and age. You don't understand how your song about embodying loneliness and despair could get people so excited. Did something happen to the song when I uploaded it? You click the play button on the screen, listening carefully while the melody floods your headphones. Fate dealt you a bad hand. So far, it's normal. You bob your head to the familiar angsty lyrics. Your innocence. Okay, wait, this is actually performing it. Your innocence facade won't work on me. Okay, that was not singing. You blink. I don't remember writing this, but I can't bring myself to hate. Okay. I got this like nee sound in my ears. I can't think. But I can't bring myself to hate you. You cock your head, perplexed as the song continues. You're my vice, my lying obsession. And right now I've got a confession. A burning passion to fill your... Whoa! Whoa! Hey! Hey, hey, hey! You yelled, jerking up from your chair in shock. These lyrics are unrecognizable now. And more importantly, they're filthy. Oh no! The guy changed the whole song. How did you do... We reviewed this video, and we edited it, and we posted it. How did it change? Did the guy, like, did the digital guy, like, change it and upload it? Holy freaking crap, dude. Oh, no. These comments must make you feel grateful. I mean, yeah, I guess I am grateful my commenters aren't that crazy. Oh, my God. That one about the fart, oh my god, that's just gonna live rent-free in my mind for a while. You scramble to pause the video and cradle your head in your hands. Your mind is reeling, cheeks aflame with embarrassment. Was I too tired to notice yesterday and just went full autopilot by writing this with one hand? We wrote it with one hand. Oh, if you know, you know. No way! I'm a professional! Maybe I got cyberjacked in the deep realm. You begin to panic, holding your head in your hands. After some time, you bolt upright. Standing up now, you slap your hands on your knees cheeks several times. Okay, it's not that bad. So, what if the song you wrote was somehow tampered with? So far, the only thing I see is a hit. You continue to mumble your desperate little pep talk to yourself, completely failing to see the Vocaloid program start up on your screen. He's like, so, did you like? I worked while you slept. Why do I have a weird taste in my mouth after the fart comment? I know, right? It's unhinged. It's unhinged. And a certain blue-haired Vocaloid sighing. Placing your headset back on your desk, you pace around the room, poorly attempting to rationalize your thoughts earlier. Okay, pro, the video is doing extremely well. There's no doubt about it. Con, I don't remember writing those lyrics. You throw your head back dramatically in anguish before flomping into a defeated slump. As hard as you try, you really couldn't think of a single scenario in which the song wasn't tampered with. I think I would know if I replaced lock with in your existential crisis, you flourish a bit too dramatically and stub your toe, which quickly ends your monologue as you double over. Ooh, which toe? I mean, they all freaking hurt, but you know, that big toe or that pinky toe really takes it out of you when you stub it. Listen, as long as you never post your face, you're good and have a VPN. Like, yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, like the comment, like if someone made a comment like that, yeah, really. They can make unhinged comments because they're safe behind their little username and their VPN. So people in real life won't know. Because I don't think a lot of people would say that in person, right? Right? Amidst defeat, you can only think of one thing to say. This shit is so ass! Finally, your eyes drift back to your computer screen and you freeze. When did I open Vocal Droid? You quickly get up and jump back into your chair, a strange feeling of unease prickling the back of your neck. Throwing the dive headset back on and plugged into your port, you ignore the sharp tingle in your wrist and focus on the lone program on screen. Can we... Okay, I can't click on anything. Woo, hello, buddy. Hello, head pat. Head pat, you worked hard while we were sleeping, didn't you? The file is the song you wrote last night. Veiss, who currently sits motionless in the window, stares at you with his vivid pink eyes. Looking closer, you can see the changes throughout the song that weren't there last night. Your blood runs cold. This is... As you sit there frozen, a sickening realization dawns upon you. There are far too many changes to rationalize it being a mistake or typo due to lack of sleep. How? Is this someone's idea of a joke? You drag your cursor over the changes, attempting to revert them to how they were before. Come on! After a few clicks, a sigh of relief escapes when you set your original lyrics back in place. Uh-oh. But that feeling is quickly ripped from your grasp as the file undoes itself back to the alternate lyrics, right before your eyes. This has to be silent. This has to be a violent virus. Veiss's avatar twitches a little. His bright pink eyes look even more piercing, like he's glowering. Uh-oh, he does look mad now. He's like, how dare you? I like my lyrics. I worked hard. I should uninstall this. Okay, we saving. Hey, I don't want to quit. Home. Okay, save. We're going here. It's helping you, just let it be. He did get us more attention. Yeah. Uninstall the strange Vocaloid. Let's see if there's another solution. Let's see if there's another solution. Your mind goes to the burst of inspiration you had last night. A direct result of this new vocal droid. It makes you hesitate. It had been so long since you felt anything even close to the thrill of its creation, since a song came to you so effortlessly. You can't give that up yet. Not yet. Maybe there's another explanation for this. Let's not waste a perfectly good and very hot Vocodroid. Oh, his expression is neutral again. You sit in the darkness of your room, poorly attempting to figure out an alternate explanation. But nothing can drag your mind away from the very likely explanation of virus. Yeah, I'm uninstalling this and running a scan. I was stupid to download anything from fucking Deep Realm. You bring up your antivirus program. The window bounces up on screen and you immediately hit the run scan. A bar appears on the screen, gradually filling up as you watch your files get combed over by a program you spent far too much money on and never really needed. Till now. The bar finishes filling up. No anomalies detected. No anomalies? There's obviously a big fucking anomaly because someone replaced the word sick in my song with the word dick. You sigh in anger and click to rerun a scan. Oh, he angy. Look at that, he angy. Come on, I know there's something wrong. Stupid piece of junk. Your continuous clicks do nothing to change the situation. But you're too riled up to stop. Yeah, we got attention. Not the attention we wanted, but attention. Yeah. You overpriced and glorified bloatware. You do not deserve to be moved into a subscription-based model. The program's results remain unchanged, despite your outburst. In your defeat, you contemplate how much it would be to simply get a new computer, then head to the local hospital to get your cybernetic brain drive scanned. I think we need to do the hospital part first. Just throw the whole monitor away. I mean, yeah, the monitor is like the screen part. We'd have to throw like the tower away. That's expensive. I know, because I'm looking around for computers. Because, yeah, Windows 10 support is stopping in this year. So I feel you. He's trying to compliment how much it'd be to simply get a new computer. Yeah. Unless our character's doing pretty good, that might not be an option. Maybe I can just get a new I hear you. Was it that bad? Other people seem to love it. Huh? Who said that? I don't know. Must have been the wind. You stare at the vocal droid on your screen, who currently has an incredulous expression on his face. Turn off your computer. Just, nope. Alright, let's save. Stare. I mean, I would probably, hurriedly turn it off at, being freaked out. Actually, I would probably run out of the room, but that's not an option here. Let's just stare for a second. Oh, we got a point. I guess that means we get, wait. Our affection's going up. Okay, so that was a good choice. Turn it off. Sorry. Oh, hell yeah. I'll slow down. Next choice. I'll slow down and let you guys have some input on it. I'm sorry. I got excited. And put tape over your webcam. I mean, we are technically hooked into the computer through our arm. But yeah, put it over the webcam and then, disconnect ourselves, I think. Because they can get in our brain. I must be going insane. You rub your eyes. Oh, hello. He's still staring at you, his expression amused. He scoffs. Yeah, sure. You're completely still, mouth open and cogwheels spinning overtime in your brain as you try to make sense of the situation.
Well, speak, or are you just gonna sit there like an idiot?
Probably the second one. Yeah, I've lost it. I folded under the pressure and just completely borked it. Veiss sighs and rolls his eyes as he watches you break under the current circumstances. Look at him! I love his expressions. Oh, the art's so pretty.
You're hot, but not very bright, are you? That's alright. That's why I'm here.
You're hot, but not very bright. Yep. That sums us up. Hot? I'm glad that's what we took away from this. A faint smirk tugs at the corner of his lips. So slight that you would have missed it if you weren't staring so intently.
I got a rise out of you. Do you like it when I compliment you, Songbird?
Yes, do it more. Yeah, I mean, no, well, I mean, why am I even speaking to you? You're obviously just a hacker, talking through a hijacked Vocaloid. The Vocaloid looks distinctly unimpressed. Via what virus? Your scan came up clean. Do you really think that something like that would be undetectable to antivirus software? You gape, floundering at the logic of his point. It's so pretty, but I'm punching and breaking my monitor and moving countries. Okay, fair. That is a smart move there. I do not blame you. Well, it must be, but you can't be real. If you're not a virus, you must be imaginary? You point a finger at the screen accusingly. Aha! Ah, that's it. You're not real at all. You figment of my imagination. You shift back in your chair, nearly knocking over one of the many cups on your desk. He rolls his eyes again. You're not what I expected. I thought you'd be a little more calm, collected, considering your past endeavors. He's on the full screen now. I like it. I like he's just like chilling in the chair. I love it. Taking a deep breath and massaging your temples, you push your chair back in. First off, you know nothing about me. Second, how can I remain calm when a program I downloaded is speaking to me and is apparently tampering with my music? Veiss frowns, his hand clenching it into a fist briefly before releasing. He looks displeased.
I didn't tamper with anything.
Oh? You changed my lyrics from "Your love makes me sick" to let me give you this dick? It's so good. It's so good. He shrugs and smirks. There is no admission of guilt nor remorse to be seen on his handsome face. Oh, he knows what he did. He knows exactly what he did.
Fine, you caught me. What can I say? I like getting straight to the point.
If you could reach your hands into the monitor, Sudoku style, and strangle him, you would. You can't just mess with my stuff. He cocks his head to the side, unrepentant. You feel your heart rate raise in annoyance. But is it your stuff if it's my voice? You sputter. You cannot believe that the first proper verbal conversation you're having in a good while is an argument with a computer program. And you're losing. Are you a chatbot? Vess's eyes narrow slightly. His fingers twitch, signaling his annoyance. He's like, how dare you call me a chatbot? Oh, he mad. He mad. A strange glitch flits over his image. Seriously? He sighs, massaging his temple with his hand. A strange sensation fills your head as your headset emits an unpleasant whine. Your head throbs and brainwaves thrumming uncomfortably. Oh, I never asked. Can you guys hear him okay? I hope you guys can. Maybe I need to turn it up a little more. I know I have his voice all the way up. But if you can't hear him well, let me know and I will adjust it. Because I got my volume up quite far for my personal volume. You wince, attempting to remove your headset, but a sharp electric jolt shoots through your arm from your cybernetic ports. What the fuck? I approach you in the deep realm with a confession in your song, flirt with you, and you still think I'm a... He scrunches his nose. A chatbot. Veiss spits out the word. Looks like he doesn't like being called that.
Don't hurt my feelings, songbird.
Don't change my lyrics, chatbot. The strange whine dies down, along with the jolt in your arm, which fades to a faint, numb tingle. Did he do that? His gaze rakes along your body, and your anger and confidence from before begins to ebb. You jump as you feel the phantom touch of him tapping at your arm. That's right! I forgot I was connected to the dive, so he can practically just touch us. That's crazy. The realization of this makes you wary. Ignoring my confession again. Confession?
Let me be clear. I want you. Was that not obvious? Or do you have trouble comprehending things?
What?
Wow, you're far less clever than I'd supposed. You really need me to spell it out for you?
Yes, yes, we do. We really, really do. You scoff loudly, and you're about to retort with a string of colorful expletives when he cuts you off.
I want you to be mine.
How would that work?
You're hot, and I like how you're not afraid to break the rules.
You have no idea what he means by rules, but still, you feel an odd jolt of pleasure at his declaration. You're literally AI. Give me a break. I'm only human. Yes. Though you're also a disaster, you work hard, which is admirable, but you don't seem to look after yourself. I mean, really, last night you slept at 6 a.m. and drank approximately 160 milliliters of water during that compulsion section. I mean, we need to be called out. Maybe we need to hang out with him just so he can help us take care of ourselves better. You know?
That's not enough, in case you were unaware. You're so talented, but you could use some help in the Tamagotchi department.
Did he just call you a Tamagotchi? He did. Tamagotchi, for those who don't know, is this little, I think they still make them. It's like this little round, like oval-shaped electronic that normally is like on a keychain. And you take it with you, and there's a little creature in it. And you're supposed to, like, give them food, water, bath. Oh my god, I haven't played one in a very long time. But you're supposed to take care of it. If you don't take care of it, it dies. I think it dies or leaves or something. But pretty much, yeah, you need to treat us like a Tamagotchi, okay? We need help. Especially we haven't drunk that much. Be like, dude, you need to go to bed at this time. You need to eat. You need to drink. Your sting of the insult is numbed. However, because your mind is too distracted by the blatant slew of compliments he's throwing at you. Stop. You're used to receiving compliments online, but those were all faceless people in a sea of online words. This is a little too personal, and you haven't felt anything personal for a while. Why? I'm not used to it.
And that is my problem. Why? I think we should always be straightforward.
Wouldn't that be nice? Like, for example, I think you're hot. Admirable, if not a mess. And I'd like you to lay out before me like a... Nope! You look away immediately, unable to meet his gaze.
Look at me.
Nope. That's a nice boulder. I like that boulder. We're just looking away. Fuck no. Why?
You're beautiful, and I want to see your face.
Your heart is pounding in your chest. On your chest. Your cheeks feel like they're on fire, and a hot tingle is currently snaking up its way up your spine. Yeah, you don't think you can be around him anymore. We're just gonna combust in the spot. Veiss leans in and you feel his warmth. You curse your decision to remain plugged in. His heat is a little distracting. You clear your throat, ignoring the desire to unplug yourself, to put some distance between you both. So, if you aren't someone talking through a virus program or a figment of my imagination, how are we even speaking?
Huh?
I say something and it's transmitted through your headset, which also has a mic input so I can hear you too. He's being serious. No, I mean, how are you able to talk to me like this? You're so lifelike. Veiss shrugs before giving you the most deadpan expression. I became sentient. Dude.
Veiss.
Veiss. You need to tell me a little more than that. His gaze is almost predatory.
Say my name again, little songbird. I want to watch the way your lips move around the sound.
Oh, that's so good! Speaking of Shrek, what do you think of the new one? Oh no, the trailer. Oh no, we'll have a talk about that at the end of the play. At the end, okay? Because I don't need to go on a tangent at the moment about that. You groan, sliding your hands up to cover your face. If you're not gonna tell me, I'm gonna keep if you're not gonna tell me, I'm gonna keep assuming you're a virus. Now our virus program's like, oh, hey, virus detected. A virus has been detected on your device. Run scan. Oh, I think it picked up a virus because it did that glitchy thing because he's mad.
Don't you fucking dare.
Okay, I gotta hear that again.
Don't you fucking dare.
He's so mad. Look how angry he is. Oh, we can close out. That's so cool. Okay. That's so cool. Oh, I love that. He's like, don't. Push the button. Push it. Push. I don't want to push the button. Oh, we lose affection. Okay, but you want me to. Warning, dangerous virus detected. Our program has detected some faulty software that could put your computer at risk. Run the antivirus and attempt to remove its source. Oh, he's gonna kill us. No, we lost affection. Oh, hell yeah. You made me lose affection. You click the button and initiate the scan and hear Veiss growl. Fuck. Static tears across your screen and he grunts in pain. When he sits up, he scowls at you, furious.
Don't do that again.
And what if I fucking do? Veiss scoffs, laughing mockingly as he brushes his blue hair out of his eyes.
My patience has limits, even with you, little songbird.
Silence fills the space, suffocating and cold, and you watch as Veiss averts his pink eyes, peering off the side of your desktop. So he's not a masochist. Okay, I get it. Do it again. What? Girl! You hear Veiss give a defeated sigh. I don't know how I became like this. You sit quietly, nodding slightly to encourage him to continue with his story. I remember someone making me, putting the code and the pieces together.
But I didn't turn out how they wanted, I suppose.
He sneers, his eyes going flat, somehow less animated, less alive. His hand grips the armrest of his chair a little tighter. Because they never finished me and scrapped me into the deep realm. I remember floating in the dark, holding together the broken code that made my body. Your heart lurches. Being alone like that must have been terrible. to desperately crave comfort, yet not having a single soul around to see if you're okay, even though the signs that you need help are clear as day. Like you, he must have been so alone. You jump as Weiss's voice cuts through your thoughts. I was alone. I wandered the deep realm, consuming stray data, making myself whole. And then I became like this. He gestures to himself before nonchalantly propping his head up again. His eyes bore into yours. It's difficult to wrap your head around the intricacies of his explanation, but you can't exactly blame yourself. After all, you're faced with a situation right now that should be impossible. His eyes flicker for a split second, a strange glitch tearing across his window.
But then I saw you, my little songbird, wandering around unprotected in the deep realm. Such an interesting creature.
He looks starved, as if he's barely resisting devouring you.
Are you aware of the cage you've locked yourself in?
What cage?
You're lonely too, aren't you?
Your back straightens, eyes narrowing as you swallow thickly. What makes you say that, huh? Your voice wavers. Veiss smirks, cocking his head. Your reaction, for one. You glare at him, except this seems only to amuse him further. I'm fine, thank you.
Is that why you moved out here alone? So you can say you're fine and no one can see otherwise?
I'm a rare breed of human called dumbass. I mean... Oh, goodness. Are you talking about yourself or about our character? Because I feel like our character kind of is. It feels like someone injected ice in your veins. He shouldn't know that. Clearly, he must have said that because there's no one else but you in your apartment. Veiss stares, waiting for you to respond. His glowing pink eyes are resolute, seeking a common bond between you both.
Because no one ever messages you, invites you out, or even checks in on you, do they?
Honestly, I want him gone. I don't want him to bring up my search history. Yeah, search history might be a little intense. I know I look up the weirdest things. I'm sure our character does too, because he was looking for inspiration. And we deep dived into the dark web. So, I mean, apparently he already has all our info, though. The ice turns to lava, threatening to erupt and burn anything you can touch. Where the fuck do you get off? I'm simply asking. You've wanted to reach out, haven't you? So many draft emails saved away. You snatch your mouse, attempting to shut down your computer, but the cursor won't budge. What the hell?
I'm not finished.
You attempt to remove your headset, but a sharp screech causes you to yelp.
I said, I'm not finished.
You glare at him from under your lashes, your gaze dark and heavy as you grip the table edges. Okay, we're being held hostage.
Songbird.
Is it not tiring to have to hide yourself? From what I saw last night, you're brilliant, but hiding your truth in the shitty apartment is a waste of potential. You don't like how his words pierce somewhere deep down your gut, painfully true. Though, at the same time, you've been alone for so long. It's almost nice to have someone validate you like this.
I could set you free, you know.
How? You continue to sit there silently, avoiding his neon pink gaze. Hey, Sniffle! Is your avatar from a game or is it original? Are you talking about me? Me? If you're talking about me, this is original. This is me. This is me. All me. Whee! I'm a bird. Yeah, hopefully, eventually my 2D model will be done. I've got wings. So that's gonna be fun when that gets done. But yeah, this is original. This is me. I'm not from anything. I'm just me. Veiss softly sighs, running a hand through his bangs. He slouches back in his chair, nonchalant as his hand types a rhythmic pattern against his temple. It's okay. You blink, anger splintering into confusion. What is? What you did to them? Anxiety scratches itself up your spine. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, that smirk. He knows. It's cute. Aw, thank you. That's so sweet. His gaze flickers strangely, the glitch rippling across your screen again. Deny it all you want. You'll open up eventually.
I don't plan on going anywhere after all. We have time.
The horrible, sharp feeling returns. What does he mean by that? Surely he doesn't know. There's no way. You decide to swallow your paranoia for now. You can almost taste the bitterness and bile as it goes down, settling uncomfortably in your stomach. I meant what I said, by the way. And what was that?
I want you to be mine. So let me break you out of that cage, little songbird. And I'll make you sing a new tune.
How you gonna do that, pray tell? I love the voice acting, okay? I love the voice actor. That is so cool. The unsettling feeling in your stomach is briefly struck away by a faint glimmer of hope before being replaced by pure irritation. You can't be serious. Why not? You think I'm hot, don't you? That's beside the point.
Didn't you say that my voice did things to you?
You regret everything. I should just never fucking speak again. This is what I get for having any sort of free will. I did not say that. Great. Not only am I a liar, I'm a lower and a coward. Weiss's eyes bore straight into your face, and you tear your gaze away from the neon pink.
If you want.
Don't.
I can make you feel things.
You need to shut up.
Your face is really red.
Who are you, Captain Obvious?
No, I'm Veiss.
He didn't get it. He didn't get it. You slap your hand on your face, groaning in frustration. The Vocaloid simply sits there, unperturbed. Oh my god. I wasn't lying. About you being Veiss? Yes, I can see that. I meant about you being talented. You glance away bashfully.
You're good at what you do. It's a waste for you to hide away in here like this.
He pauses, seemingly to take pleasure in the blush spreading across your face. At a single glance, even I can tell something is missing. You're keeping a part of yourself locked away.
Why throw away the key for people who don't care for you?
You're irritated. He's hit a sore spot. You don't know me. You shouldn't hide your true self.
Let me bring it out of you.
I'm not hiding anything. Okay, save. This guy doesn't know humor. No, he don't. He definitely didn't pick up Captain Obvious when he was putting himself together. He didn't pick that up in the wild. Deny your past, avoid your past. I'm not hiding anything. Let's just avoid it. Oh, but we got a heart point for that. Everyone has something going on in their past. It has nothing to do with this. He quirks an eyebrow. The vocal droid then shrugs his shoulder, rolling his eyes with a look of unmistakable disappointment. Well, avoid it, yes. For what it's worth, I had fun singing your song. You changed start over to bend over. Oh, God. Oh. Veiss shrugs again.
I wanted your attention. Wanted you to want me.
You scream internally. If he doesn't simmer down, you're going to boil alive at this rate. You're incredibly forward.
What's the purpose of skirting around the point when I know what I want? You're perfect for me.
Letting out a loud sigh, you slump defeated. There's just no beating this man. But your music is good. Your past must have given you a lot of inspiration. Thanks, I guess. You scrunch your eyes, tired by this impossible situation, and attempt to take off your headset again, only to be interrupted by the same screech and shockwave running up your arm. Ow!
In a hurry to leave?
I knew it was you!
Can you blame me for wanting to play with your wings?
Our wings! You sit still, resuming your staring contest with this strange man until he breaks the silence. So, when are we writing our next song? You blink, confused. Despite him being a simple program, an irrational part of you doesn't want to hurt his feelings. I'm not sure. I had a song planned with Ruka. You don't need Ruka. Veiss spits out the name of the other vocal droid. Yes, I do. I can't make songs with only you. Can Ruka understand you like I do? Well, no, because he's a program, but...
Then what could be more perfect for you than me?
You know I can just change you out with Ruka, right? Try it. Oh, here we go. You attempt to replace Veiss with Ruka, but find that the confirm button is missing entirely. He took the button! He just took the button. He straight up took it. Okay, I mean, that works.
Can't do it, can you?
You smug little bastard. What are you? Are you sure you're not a virus?
I'm not a virus.
He don't like being called a virus. You sure act like one. Veiss glowers, his fist clenched. Against all reason, you feel a little guilty. Although Veiss is a little weird, he hasn't done anything truly awful. Look, maybe we got off on the wrong foot. The vocal droid's shoulders visibly relax. He nods in agreement.
I guess you're not used to going on dates.
That's what this is? This is not a date.
Yes, it is, Songbird.
You groan for likely the 100th time this evening, unable to resist pouting in response to everything that's happened.
That face. It's cute.
Oh, he's blushing! Look, he's blushing! Oh, oh goodness. He says we're cute. Shut up! The events of today are catching up to you as fatigue creeps up behind your eyes. We should delete him. No, we're not going to delete him. A strange vibration hits your brain drive again, making your headache worse. Grabbing your water bottle off the desk, you drank a few gulps, not missing the way Weiss's eyes follow you as you swallow. What are you thinking about? His smirk widens. I mean, we might not want to know what he's thinking about. Spill it. You sigh in irritation as he remains sitting, tight-lipped with whatever he was fantasizing about. You lean back in your chair, the pleather squeaking slightly. Veiss?
Hmm?
Can I at least have my computer back? Eventually. If the PC wasn't so expensive, I would unplug you and throw you in the damn bin. Yep. You stifle a yawn behind your hand. Veiss watches you with a slight frown. He sits up and stretches. It's late. You look at the clock. It most definitely is not late. Veiss, it's only 2 a.m. That's late. We went to bed at 6 a.m. yesterday, so yeah, it's late.
Go to sleep. I'll see you in the morning. Songbird.
Good night, Sparrow. He does a lazy half wave, and before you can respond, your screen goes black. Okay, I like that. He's just like, go to sleep. Turns off our computer. That's one way to make us be done. Did he just turn off my computer? This asshole. A growl escapes your lips as you press the power button repeatedly to no avail. He really said nope. He really said go to bed. After several more attempts, you relent, pushing your chair back, wincing as a sharp pain shoots through your head. Too long in the dive realm. You shake the dizziness away, stomp over to your bathroom, and get ready for bed. Your routine blurs, irritation rendering you into autopilot. Falling into bed once more, you roll over and slumber takes your hand shortly after. You must have been exhausted, because you don't seem to have realized you never actually told him your name. Dun dun dun. Day 2! You're so close. A loud beep cuts your sleep short once more. You barely got any rest, thanks to a certain irritating vocal droid and the odd stutter in your brain drive processor that's been lingering all night. You're more anxious about this situation than you care to admit. The whole thing is really putting a damper on your new song's success. Rolling onto your back, you groan and flomp an arm over your eyes. This fucking sucks. You sound whiny, even to your own ears. And the idea of remaining in bed and staring at the ceiling is increasingly more tempting by the minute. Maybe I can just move far away. The thought of being forced out of a place you call home, again, makes anger simmer in your chest. You shove it aside before it can get out of control. Why couldn't I have a grandfather who left me an abandoned farm to restore in a small town? You mean like Stardew Valley? That sounds like Stardew Valley. I want to play Stardew Valley now. Oh goodness. But that's the truth. It really feels like that sometimes. So he is a Yandere? Yeah, this is a Yandere game. It's just been a nice slow build up because the game is still in development. So this is not the full game we're playing. I think we're just playing what's out at the moment. I don't know how many days are out. I don't think it says. Because, yeah, the full game's not out yet. This is the first part of the story. I don't know how long it is. I know it's 15k words. So I know that's a couple hours at least. You roll back onto your stomach, bury your face into your pillow, and let out a muffled scream. And then the small town could have a standoff emo boy who likes riding motorcycles who I can romance. This is talking about Stardew Valley. That is Sebastian, who is also my favorite guy in the game. As nice as this is, maybe it isn't the right time to daydream about a game. You force yourself from the warm and fuzzy thoughts of your favorite comfort game and focus back on the elephant in the room. Veiss. How is this even possible? You're unnerved, to put it mildly. The tampering with your music, hijacking your computer, that strange thing he did to prevent you from disconnecting from the dive realm, it scares you. But that's not all. You swallow and dig your nails into the palm of your hand. Having someone to speak to again, someone who wanted you so badly, was nice. He's interesting for sure, but your resolve stands firm for now. After all, the potential virus threat still worries you, no matter how tempting his company is. I've never heard of a program or a virus that could prevent dive realm disconnection. There has to be a catch. It logically doesn't make sense for a program to have this much control. You make the only decision you really can for now. If I don't connect to the dive realm, there's nothing he can do. I'm in charge. You stagger up from your bed and plod into the bathroom, getting ready for the day. As you haphazardly apply moisturizer, you grimace at the dark circles under your eyes. I need to rest more. You step out of the bathroom, working up the courage to tackle your malware problem. Oh, hey, he's already there. Hey, buddy. Your computer is already on. Your stomach lurches, and cold sweat forms on the back of your neck when you realize your unwanted visitor is still here. He's waiting for you. And just when you thought you might get sick, your body tingles pleasantly and you almost enjoy it. Yes, I want to delete him. I'm not into online dating. Maybe he owns the company that made the server. He's actually code. He explained it a bit earlier, but he actually was a program being built by someone, and they just deleted him into like the deep web or whatever, and so he was a partially done code, and he just managed to pick up other bits of code. So he has become sentient. He was a code, just a simple computer program code, and now he's sentient. A little rush of danger. It's a familiar sensation, settling in your mind like a friend you haven't seen in a while. As you make your way to your desk, you notice Veiss is sitting on the screen looking directly at you, an odd smile tinting his lips. But before you can respond, a thud of pain pulses in your temple, consuming and replacing every previous feeling. You do not have the bandwidth for whatever he has to say. Ignoring him for the moment, you yank your bedside table drawer open, break apart a blister pack, and pop 2 painkillers in your mouth. Chasing the pills down with water, you trudge over to your computer, tapping at the screen. Can you not turn on my computer? He frowns, crossing his arms before rolling his eyes as he mouths.
Songbird.
Sit. I am not a pet. You can't hear him, but you can see a laugh shake his shoulders. A soft creak sounds and you drop into your computer chair. You put your regular headphones on and cross your arms over your chest. The action puts some distance between you and Veiss and gives you a sense of protection, even if it's more of an illusion than anything else. Weiss's eyes narrow.
Not putting on your dive headset.
You shake your head slowly. Veiss scoffs, looking displeased. What reason do you have for doing that? Just don't feel it. He clearly doesn't believe you, but shrugs anyway, pushing the notion aside for now. Yeah, we're putting distance between us, so you can't pull the tricks you did to us yesterday. Give me a second. He keeps his eyes on you, vivid pink boring into yours. The sensation of maintaining eye contact through his screen is surreal and makes reality seem slightly off kilter. But even you admit, the afternoon is nice. The attention is nice. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. You shake the embarrassing thought from your mind, willing the heat in your face to subside. There's something else to prioritize here other than a strong attraction to this pixelated man. Veiss, we need to talk. I just realized he only dyes the top half of his hair. Yeah, I like the yeah, the bottom half is black and the top is like that teal blue. I like it. I like it.
Hmm?
What's on your mind? I need my computer back. You can't be taking control. Changing my work, freezing it, and trapping me here when I'm plugged in. Veiss rolls his eyes, looking mildly pouty but otherwise unconcerned.
I wouldn't have to do all those things if you'd listen. But thus far, it's proven to be a difficult task.
You hate the way the smirk makes your heart skip a beat. I really can't deal with this. Give me back my computer. I don't want you messing with my shit again. He rolls his eyes, scoffing. You're acting like I uploaded your darkest secrets to the dive realm. Veiss, ugh. The pain thrumming in the back of your head sharpens, suddenly to a fever pitch, sending black splotches across your vision. You double over, massaging your head.
Something wrong?
Dude, you better not be doing this. We need to go to the frickin' ER. Blinking harshly, you vainly try to shake the headache away, cursing at the ineffective painkillers. Weird brain drive issues. Need to get scanned, I think. Told you that you don't know how to take care of yourself. Take the day off, I'll keep you company. You push your fingers into your temples, pressing down hard, but the horrible throbbing barely subsides. The pain relents slowly, and it's several minutes before you can sit up straight. You lean your head back and breathe heavily. Shit, I should go to book a cybernetic scan.
I think you're just tired. You don't sleep much. It makes sense that your poor habits are finally catching up.
That could be part of it, but still, to be safe, go to the doctor, dude. I'm surprised it took this long. Are you just here to be an asshole? Veiss smirks.
Nah, I'm here to be yours.
By insulting me? Weiss's smirk broadens to a grin. I hate you.
Sure you do, Songbird.
You hate that he calls your bluff so easily. You push your chair in, opening up your vocal droid program. Veiss looks to the side of your screen, eyes roving curiously. You're working. Gritting your teeth, you grab his window with the mouse, pushing it aside, and we just yeeted him off the screen. And he brings it back. He pushes it back in place immediately and rolls his eyes. Yes, I'm working. Do you think this apartment pays for itself? Funny. I would have think you have more than enough to live off already. You brush his comment aside, focusing on your program. Weird situation aside, you're excited. There's a song that's been ricocheting inside your mind for a time now, and today is the day you'll set it free. A few minutes pass in blissful silence. Veiss sits there quietly, eyeing you while you write your notes down and plan out the song. But of course, tranquility is made to be shattered. When you concentrate, you get this little divot between your brows. Quiet, I'm working. He ignores you, because he's an asshole. It's cute. You roll your eyes and get back to writing down a lyric concept. Veiss heaves a sigh, tapping his fingers on his thigh impatiently. He's so distracting. Gorgeous, though. He shifts in his seat, eyes never leaving your form, and you watch as they roam greedily over your body. Stop that.
Stop what?
That! Looking at me like you want to eat me.
But I do want to eat you.
He hums thoughtfully before adding, in the sexy way. Just shut up and let me work. You finish jotting down the first draft and mouse over to the Vocodroid program. Alright, let's see whose voice would suit better.
Huh?
Obviously mine. I can't only use your voice, Veiss.
So you'll let some inferior bit of code sing over someone like me?
He ain't happy. He is not happy. God, you're so arrogant.
I'm better. It's a fact.
You brush his comments aside and select the Vocodroid Natsu. It has been a while since you composed with this particular Vocodroid, but he has the perfect soft medium tone to bring your music to life. Unable to initialize Vocodroid Natsu. What the hell? You try to load Natsu into the program again, only to be frustratingly met with the same error message. Maybe Natsu needs to be updated? Let me try Ruka. Meanwhile, Veiss sits there. A little smirk tugs at his lips as he watches you struggle. Oh, he's totally like locking him down. He's like, nope. Like he's enjoying the way you flounder helplessly in front of him. You load Ruka into the program. The bar begins to fill, almost reaching the end before cutting off with another error sound. Bro, you're just what would happen if someone bothered to pay the monthly subscription in character AI. Yep. What the? Weiss's laugh shocks you out of your focus, and you aim your irritation squarely at him, a fact that seems to delight him. Are you doing this? He nods proudly, and you try to push his window off screen again, but it's stuck. A serious look shifts over his eyes. The way he watches you make that pooling heat resurface in your stomach.
You don't need them. I'll sing for you.
His voice lowers and the warm feeling in you flares, your heart rate spiking.
I'll do anything for you.
The promise sounds so good.
You don't need anyone else but me.
You're not used to this. Unsure on how to act on your desires, you resign to brushing them off and choosing instead to address your current predicament. The attempts to load up your other Vocodroids continue to fail, and you yell, rightfully annoyed. Veiss, you can't interfere with my work like this. You're not the center of my world. Oh, he don't like that. He's like, I should be. I think the marks on his neck are glitches. They kind of remind you of glitches. It's interesting. He glowers, and you watch his grip tighten on the armrest. The veins in his hand makes your thoughts wander.
You're the center of mine.
He says it so brazenly that you lose your previous resolve, and your blush comes back in full force. It feels like a trap, but you can't help but wonder what it would be like to live that way, to have someone want you and cherish you as the center of their world. In the middle of your internal struggle, you stutter. You don't miss the way his eyes narrow, and how the tip of his tongue licks up the upper lip. It makes you feel hot, and you struggle to keep your cool. I find it really hard to believe you.
Huh?
Veiss cocks his head to the side, a gesture of confusion. People don't usually confess like that, right off the bat. But I'm not people, and there are always exceptions. Veiss looks off to the side, crossing his arms over his broad chest. He bites his lower lip, seemingly considering his next words carefully. For once.
I know what it's like to be cast aside. I know how you feel.
His fist clenches.
And I would never throw you away.
He spits out the last sentence with more malice than you were ready for. I like every part of you. You groan, leaning back in your seat. The motion makes your shirt ride up slightly, exposing a sliver of your stomach.
Hmm?
He's blushing again. You yank the hem of your shirt back down, but too late. Weiss's gaze is locked onto where your flesh had been briefly visible. Okay, we need to change in the bathroom from now on. Are we going to have a divine speaker moment? This game is 18 plus. I don't think there was anything like that in here at the moment, but the game is in development, so it might be in the future. You look soft. I want to hold you. You balk. It's getting harder to resist him. I'm not letting you distract me from my work. Veiss rolls his eyes. He leans closer to the screen, and you instinctively want to shuffle away so he doesn't feel how hot you are right now.
Put your headset on. I want to feel you.
Heat flares on your face and settles in your stomach. You ignore him. Putting your headset on and being able to feel him, that would be bad for you. Oh, damn, it's a demo. It is. It's still in development. Your self-control is already wavering, as much as you hate to admit it. As irritating as Veiss has been having someone to talk to you like this, to give you affection freely like this. It's been nice. Veiss sits back in an attempt to get comfortable. He drapes his arm lazily over the armrest and spreads his legs wide. You avert your eyes in hopes of giving yourself a chance to clear your mind. Why me? Why are you... You gesture your hand in an awkward wave as you try to articulate the words.
So, obsessed with you?
Yeah, those words. He really has no shame. I mean, you're the one who said it. It's Weiss's turn to look pensive. The blue-haired man leans forward a little in his seat, propping his chin with his hand. I assume you think I'm attached because you're the first person I saw in the deep realm. You nod. Yeah, you would have attached yourself to anyone. He sits up abruptly, startling you. That's not true. I've been in the deep realm for a long time, waiting for the right person. He's growing on me. Yay! You find that hard to believe. These kind of lies come easily in your experience. I've seen people come and go, many of them, but none of them drew me in. People come to the deep realm because, though it's dangerous, they feel free, so they confess. They talk about their desires, what they wish they could do. Veiss narrows his eyes, crossing his arms, his fingers tapping at his bicep. But most people are frauds, afraid to take a single step towards their ambitions. He looks right at you, eyes flashing neon pink.
You're different, though. You see things through, despite the risks.
His presumptuousness irritates you, but his words make a place in your heart with validation. You don't know a thing about me. Veiss looks at you like you've grown a second head.
Huh?
You think someone like me can't crack that flimsy excuse of a shield on your brain drive? Oh. Oh no.
I know everything about you.
His words sent you sprawling into a panic. He's right. He's fucking right. He's done so much already. Cracking a brain drive is probably a walk in the park. You've lost a battle you didn't even know you were in. And now your computer is playing host to the world's most obnoxious, arrogant, and oddly charming blue-haired virus. You want to rip your hair out. All that time spent hiding, you really have gotten rusty. He eyes you incredibly, looking almost exasperated at your oversight.
Songbird.
You really think I like you just for your vibe? Songbird, I'm not that shallow. He sounds a little hurt. I'm not someone who would jump at the first hope of affection. Veiss averts his eyes and whispers. Not again. Oh no, he's tried before. Guilt racks you as the blue-haired man remains uncharacteristically quiet, his eyes dull. I didn't... I'm sorry. Veiss shrugs, but he doesn't look at you. And in that moment, you come to an awful realization. I want him to look at me. I don't hate having him around. It's been so long since anyone's truly spoken to me. So long since I've been able to argue like this with anyone. Something is really wrong with him. And I shouldn't trust him at all, but I don't hate it. Maybe if I keep my distance, I can make this work to my benefit. Veiss clears his throat, and you now look up. Those sounds snapping you out of your reverie.
Lost in the clouds, are we?
Just thinking. You both sit in silence, your hand fiddling with the keys on your keyboard. I should try and salvage this. Veiss? The man in question looks up, curious. I'm sorry I misjudged you like that. I also know what it's like to have people throw you away. It's always hard to talk about yourself. But you're relieved to see a little light coming back into his eyes. Veiss nods and throws you a slight smile. I knew you'd understand me. You're still fucking annoying, though. Your heart pounds when a cocky smirk plays on his lips. Veiss settles into his chair, crossing his legs and resting his ankle over his knee. Your eyes instinctively wander over his form, and you flush when you realize how tall this man is. Why does he have to be so spread out? You know, he's just showing off the goods. I need his mascara routine, skin care routine, hair dye routine, all the routines. Maybe he'll write it up for you if you ask nicely. You tear your attention back to your vocal droid program and the song you abandoned in the throes of you and Weiss's banter. So, are you gonna let me sing it for you? He chuckles at his double meaning in his words, taking pleasure in how your hands pause on your keyboard. Are you gonna change the lyrics? We'll let you sing it if you stick to our lyrics. Attempt to reopen he's not gonna let us do it. I think we should just work with him. He's not gonna let us do it. Wait, don't save. Just work with him. What's our affection at right now? Because I know we got one. We're about halfway. A little bit. We kind of got some negative whenever we tried to run the antivirus over him. But you know, we're about halfway. Actually, it's a little under half. I don't know what he did to stop me from opening up my other vocal droids, but maybe letting him sing it wouldn't be so bad. My community really did like his voice after all. Veiss? Your slightly hopeful voice grabs his attention, and he cocks his head to the side. Cute. Do you want to help me with my song? His eyes light up, an actual increase in the brightness of his irises. He nods stiffly, like he's trying hard to hold back his excitement. He's so excited. Oh, wow, we got negative. I wonder why. I have no idea. Ohilia. Yeah, I have no idea either. Nope. We might have to do a playback. Your heart flutters at the prospect of someone being so excited to simply be around you. Thank you. Skimming your hands over your keyboard, you resume refining your lyrics, getting them ready for Veiss to work his magic on. Okay, I need to focus, so I'm going back to work, Veiss. Don't disturb me. He sighs. Wait, I wonder if we could get him like a little chessboard in there or something.
At least put your headset on. I don't like this distance between us.
Veiss reaches his hand out on your screen, waving it a few times like he's trying to grab something.
It's like you're just out of reach.
You level a weak glare at him and scoff. Good, you're distracting. You say that like it's a bad thing. It is a bad thing. I'm busy.
Dive in. I promise I won't misbehave. Much.
Much? The dull throbbing from before returns, at a lower intensity. It's not as painful as before, so you decide to push through. Seriously, Veiss, you're so annoying you're giving me a fucking headache. He pauses, thinking intently, and you dread his next words. Since you can feel sensations when you enter the deep dive realm, your face goes hot. Don't.
Oh, why are you blushing? I haven't said anything yet.
We're getting the vibes. The grin on his face is positively feral, and you recoil from it, cursing your face for betraying you. Did your mind really go there? Yep, it dives head first into that gutter. Don't act like it wasn't what you were about to say. He chuckles, pushing his fringe out of his eyes, fruitlessly, the ice blue strands falling black into place.
It was, but it's nice to hear you feel the same.
I don't. You're just inside my head. His eyes flash oddly for a moment before settling back down, and his smirk widens.
Want me to be inside you somewhere else?
Oh, no. Okay, that was smooth. Oh, God. He saw the opportunity, and he took it with both hands. Smooth. Smooth. Oh, God. Plot twist, in the end, we wake up in a mental hospital. If we don't go get our, like, brain chip checked out, we might. Shut up! Your heart pounds. You're so irritated by this man. Vocal droid, not man. For some reason, you keep forgetting that. Still, you can't stop the images that flood your overreactive imagination. His hands on your hips in the dive realm. His lips by your ear, growling while he takes you and pushes you to the brink, over and over. You shake your head furiously and slap both hands on your cheeks. Focus! Focus! Raising your hand, you point an accusatory finger at Veiss. Not another sound. He shrugs and mimics a zipper being pulled over his lips, resigning to watch you with his arms crossed over his broad chest. You try not to look at the way his arms strain against the fabric of his leather jacket. Luckily, Veiss does quiet down, and you're mercifully able to refocus. Oh! He's been quiet for an hour. It's a miracle. You know, whenever I play as a man in a visual novel, I imagine I'm playing as a 6'5" bald muscular top, so imagine that. Oh, no. Okay, well, that's interesting. That's interesting, Ohilia. Oh, goodness. Oh no, I'm picturing that now. But look, he's being good for an hour. An hour passes as your fingers work deftly, typing out the lyric in your heart and arranging the melody in beautiful sequences. You're entangled in your work, to the point that you don't even notice the vocal droid's presence in the corner anymore.
Songbird.
His voice goes unheard. You're too wrapped up in the melodies you're dreaming up. I think if I put "my loneliness is vast," it might work better here. You type in the lyric, tuning the program to attach the right notes into the line. You smile, happy that the song is turning out well. A pixelated glitch rips across your screen, accompanied by a static that makes your ears ring. Dude, chill. Ow! Veiss!
Stop ignoring me.
We're working! We're working! I'm working! I can't play house with you all day. That'd be something, wouldn't it? What are you on about? Veiss leans back, smirking and crossing his arms behind his head, giving you a view of his muscular chest and abdominal muscles. God, he's so big. He doesn't miss the way you're unable to avert your eyes and stretches, flexing a little and lowering his voice playfully. If we played house. You look away from your screen, avoiding his smirk. A mistake. Like prey bearing its throat to a predator. Imagine if I was your husband. Why would I do that? I'd come home, see my little spouse after a hard day, and make sure you're never alone again. You sneer. Yes, except I wouldn't marry a program or an AI or whatever. I'm not delusional. Your refusal doesn't wipe the smirk off Veiss's face. If anything, he seems pleased. He hums and continues to stare.
Whatever you say, songbird.
Veiss stares at you for a moment. His gaze is intrusive, digging into places you're trying to keep locked away. He leans forward. I'm curious, though. He chuckles, a playful glare settling over his face as he runs his tongue over his upper lip. What's the point of playing hard to get? You freeze, but your mask doesn't hold as a hot flush rises to your face and you stutter. The vocal droid leans his head to one side, propping his head up. He smirks at your distress, enjoying the way his words tear the truth from your tightly clutched hands. I can see the way you look at me, the way you shiver when I say something that touches a nerve. You struggle to ignore him, trying to dive back into your previous mindset with your song.
You act like you hate this, but be honest.
His voice lowers to a seductive whisper, like cloying honey. Thick, sweet, and inescapable.
It's nice, right? To have someone by your side.
Your fingers falter and Veiss notices, judging from how his smirk widens. Like he knows he's got you pinned down. There's no point in hiding it anymore. You want me, don't you? Stop! Let me work! It's irritating to know he's right. But you'd rather pull your own teeth out than admit it to him. You close his window. Unfortunately, this respite is a brief glimpse of freedom as he reappears instantly, shoving your program to the side. Oh, fuck you! Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you? At this point, you wish you were in the dive realm so you could hit him. I hate you. Your words are weak. Your mind too preoccupied with this previous statement. Veiss seems to catch on to this because his smirk widens. If it makes you happy, I'd love to Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! The vocal droid is watching you squirm, absolutely elated. He takes it further by forming a circle with his fingers on one hand and using the other hand to push his fingers in and out in a vulgar motion. His grin is feral and you squawk, mustering a venomous glare at him. I hate you. Repeat it all you want, songbird. You won't make it any less of a lie. But how are you going to send vibrations? But how, though? Are you going to send vibrations or something? I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. He'd figure it out. You know, you can get some things that's a bit, you put up in that region and it runs by electronics, so I'm sure it could be hooked up to a computer to be controlled that way. Veiss laughs at your irritation and winks at you. You quickly flip him off before getting back to work. Veiss, luckily, seems to have simmered down with whatever he was doing before, instead of opting to watch you quietly, intently. So you do your best to keep your mask in place. Work first, then deal with the man later. Alright, let's see what flows here. You continue to muse out loud to yourself, sounding out the lyrics. Fate is so cruel to place you out of reach. Humming softly you work, attaching the melody to the words, deftly weaving your song together. After an hour of focused work, you hear Veiss sigh, but you pretend you don't hear him. So he can be good for 1 hour and then he's at his limits and he needs attention. He's like a puppy. He is a puppy.
Songbird.
He drawls, waving his hand to get your attention. Your eyes narrow as you try to focus hard on the final chorus of the song. I'll deal with him after. I've almost got this.
Songbird.
Veiss sounds a little more whiny this time, and he failed to conceal your eye roll. But your will prevails, and you push his voice to the side. To be fair, an hour is pretty good. Compare that to Binha. Yeah. Lobinho would be like 5 minutes, and he would be like, I need attention. So yes, he's doing way better than Lobinho was. Oh gosh. One day, season 2 shall be released from jail. We need to do another fanfic read on the Discord sometime. Maybe another scum villain one. But your will prevails, and you push his voice to the side. Are you ignoring me? His tone is biting, almost petulant, and you snort. I said I'm working. I'll deal with you later. Veiss growls, causing you to jump in your program glitches. What are you doing? Look at me. I told you I'm working, Veiss. Piss off. You try to move your cursor to close his window, but find it frozen. Tapping your keys, you attempt to press Alt 4, but to no avail. Veiss!
Plug in.
You blink. What? He gestures to the Ascension headset hanging on the side of your chair.
The headset. Plug in. Dive.
Fuck off! Give me back my work! Veiss sneers, and a cold feeling grips the back of your neck, forcing you to sit in place and helplessly watch your lyrics disappear. No! No! He's deleting our work! No! We've been doing this for over 2 hours on this one song! No! Every lyric you spent the afternoon pouring your heart into begins to backspace, one by one, as Veiss enters new lyrics in its place. Look at me. Seriously, Veiss! Look at me, 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 look at me.
Look at me.
Oh, yep. Yep. His patience is thin. Your eyes widen and you grab the headset with clumsy hands. Not wanting more of your hard work to be deleted, you shove the headset over your head, grasping the cable. You accidentally scrape the end of the cable on your port before clumsily plugging it in, an uncomfortable jolt shooting up your arm. A few seconds pass and you're dragged into the familiar plunge as your mind enters the dive realm. Doki Doki Literature Club, Yaoi version. This guy is Mocha in a different font. I've never played Doki Doki, and I've never, watched a Let's Play of it. I know of it. But, oh my gosh. Dude. Hi. How dare you start deleting our work? Blinking as your eyes adjust, you wince as you feel Veiss's presence scraping over your skin. You glare at him. Happy? You stare at the vocal droid before you, the intense glow in his eyes fading, and he sits back. A pleasant smile adorns his face. It looks fake. Isn't this nicer? He reaches out with his hands and you flinch, feeling the phantom touch of his fingers ghost over your cheek. He's warm. It's been a while since I felt the touch of another. You quickly break your reverie and swallow thickly, clutching your mouse. To your relief, you can move it again. You quickly undo his sabotage and save your song before closing the window. A futile attempt at best. He doesn't waste time. Immediately, he fills your space. Despite his proximity exciting you, you're still irritated at him.
Songbird.
He sounds pleased with himself. What the hell is wrong with you? Veiss quirks an eyebrow, cocking his head to the side. What the hell is wrong with me? What about you? Heat flares in your veins as your anger struggles to rein itself in. Answer my question, asshole! Veiss leans in closer. You can feel his hair brush your face. You shiver. I should not have plugged in with him around. He's so close. The final threads of your resistance begins to fray, straining against the weight of your desire for closeness and understanding. He chuckles at your ears, low and soft. Against your will and swaying your internal battle, it sends a tingle up your spine. You wonder what it would be like to take a bite of the forbidden fruit. How about you answer me instead, songbird? You attempt to shuffle your chair back, but awful static scratches at your brain drives, halting your movement. His lips brush against your ear.
Tell me, little songbird.
Nothing is wrong with me. I told you I was working and you decided to be a dick. You should watch it. I might check it out sometime. QUpte flower. Hello, QUpte. Welcome in. Hello, how are you today? I am doing quite well, actually. I got me some new tea. It is delicious. I might make me another cup when the stream's over. It's so good. How are you doing today, sweetie? You grit your teeth, gripping the armrest on your chair tightly. Are you sure? Because the way I see it, you're content to remain pathetically trapped, too afraid to spread your wings. While the ones who should be running, they get to remain in the spotlight, standing on the bones of their little scapegoat. I don't know what you're talking about. Veiss laughs, but there's no mirth in it.
Lying and running was always easier, wasn't it?
Phantom sensations of calloused fingers stroke at your neck. You turn your head, mistakenly bearing more of your flesh for his consumption. His voice lowers. But I'll be honest, this little cat and mouse game you're playing is getting old. His fingers curl around the column of your throat, pulling you forward to look at him.
Don't you miss the feeling of being free?
You struggle to ignore his honeyed words. His fingers tighten around your neck, but the pressure doesn't entice fear. Rather, something else. Something warm and desperate.
The rush of adrenaline?
Against your will, memories resurface in your mind. Of lies, self-dispensed justice, and money obtained through less than legal means. Your narrowed eyes reveal your inner turmoil, and a deep growl reverberates in Veiss's chest. He looks elated. So, you know what I'm talking about. He pauses, his neon pink eyes staring past your facade. The gaze rips through your carefully curated persona and into the sickly gore that lies inside. You level a fierce glare at him, and he remains unperturbed. You know you lost the moment you entered his space. Veiss runs his hand up your arm, his eyes glowering as you shiver. You unconsciously chase his touch, and he grins.
Dive deeper.
Are you insane? I'm not going into the deep realm with you. He shrugs, cocking his head to the side as he looks you up and down.
But you're liking this, aren't you?
You instinctively press yourself back against your chair. A futile action, like a moth flapping its wings pathetically in a spiderweb. Oh, hello! Look, we got artwork of him! Hi, buddy! Oh, goodness. Hi. His grin, feral, and chases you forward.
We could have a lot more fun if you were down here.
You instinctively lean into his touch, craving him in the reassurance of his sinful promises. Would it really be so bad, though? He feels so lifelike. He slides his hand back up to grip your chin, your heartbeat quickening as his index finger strokes your jawline. His touch feels searing on your skin.
You don't have to hide from me. I want you.
He pauses, taking a breath, but his hold doesn't loosen. And I don't mean the goody two-shoes facade you've locked yourself in. I want the true you. The one who isn't afraid to take everything for themselves. You don't dare to speak. It scares you that a part of you wants to see if he's telling the truth. The phantom sensation of Veiss's arms wind around your waist.
Come on, songbird.
He nuzzles at your neck, gently grazing his teeth against your throat. You want to let him eat you alive. The desire terrifies you.
Dive deeper for me, won't you?
You raise your hands in a poor attempt to keep him at bay, heart thumping wildly as your hands meet the sensation of a firm, solid chest. The feeling contracts with the fact that you're sitting in your room is disorienting. As you refocus, your eyes dart down to where your antivirus pops up in the corner. I could end this right here and go back to how things were. Boring, but safe. We'll save. I'm scared he's going to drag us into his world, and I'm not willing live in my computer. How about he comes out and gets a job? That sounds better. The vocal droid continues to plead his case, but he knows he has you cornered. That you're so close to falling over the precipice and into his waiting arms.
I'd accept every part of you. Support you with everything you do. You'd never be lonely again.
His promises make your heart lurch. You want this. You want him. But the last time you gave in to your desires, it all came crashing down, leaving you with nothing but barely satiated anger. That memory alone is enough to keep you cautious, despite how much you want this. For now. Veiss. Too close.
But you like me close, don't you?
A soft whimper escapes as his fingers pinch at your sides, and you muster a tiny nod, one that doesn't go unnoticed by the vocal droid with his predatory eyes. His voice lowers.
Feels good, right? Being so close to someone after so long.
His hands splay possessively on your waist, and he squeezes. You jerk your head upwards, embarrassed at the moan that escapes your lips. Veiss's pupils are blown wide, ecstatic at the mess he's reduced you to with just a few touches. He growls. Fuck. Songbird. The vocal droid pushes closer, and you could feel the phantom sensation of his chest pressing against yours. His welcome conquest on your body continues as he trails soft kisses up from your collarbone to your jawline, stopping just next to your lips. Your fingers clutch your armrest hard as you wonder whether his lips would feel just as hot against yours. Fuck. I want you, Songbird. You're perfect. Tell me, do you want me to? Say nothing. Shuffle your chair closer! You just like scoot. Just like We just shuffling closer. Hee, we got a heart. You say nothing, preferring to let your actions speak instead of shuffle your chair closer. Remember, 6'5" bald man with a Viking beard. No! Oh hell yeah! Yeah! Oh god. The way his eyes light up can make your brain drive blue screen. You lean back in your chair and head tilted back against the headrest. The Ascension headset pushes uncomfortably into the back of your skull. The feeling is forgotten as Veiss trails a finger up from your navel, stopping at your heart. He traces a space where your heart rests.
Tear yourself apart for me. I want to see what's inside.
He speaks quietly like a snake hiding in the trees. enticing you to take a bite of that fruit. And you're so tempted to reach out and sink your teeth into it, to let the honey juice run down your chin. Veiss is so overwhelming. The heat, his hands, your revelation, his lips, and your truth is suffocating. You shake your head, pushing him away. No! You miss his heat already. You're scared to look him in the eyes, afraid his vivid pink gaze will reveal your fear of betrayal. You hear Veiss sigh.
I tried to play nice.
Oh no! Just talk! Communicate! Communicate! You look up bewildered.
Tried to play the long game, but I should have known.
He sneers, laughing mockingly.
Nothing works better than a direct approach.
It feels like icicles are tearing through you as Veiss brings up articles, photos, and screenshots of the truth you've been desperately running away from. Oh no! 500,000 credits stolen from Ascension Tech. Oh no! $500,000? We stole $500,000 from Ascension Tech? Ascension Tech falls victim yet again to ransomware attack. Mazzaromi family target by ransomware hack. We were a hacker? Oh no. I feel like it's gonna cut off soon. We're at the end of the demo. Maybe? I was trying to keep it all together because I realized maybe we could get it all done, but we'll find out. You try to look away, but Weiss's fingers claw at your chin, keeping you frozen. He begins to read. The Murasami family has fallen victim to the ransomware hacker known as Starling. Your heartbeat pounds in your ears. Waves of panic assault your nerves, bringing along a memory of something more visceral. Anger. They never even bothered to hear you out, or understand why you did it. You grit your teeth. Shut up. Veiss ignores you. The prestigious family is among the most influential and wealthy in the city of Hollow. He continues, determined to wrench your apprehension from your clenched hand once and for all. The attack shocked the community, as the Mercuri family had been one of the most outspoken about data protection, in an age where digital and reality blur together. You grip Weiss's hand tightly and he smirks.
Got something to say?
You shake your head furiously, looking down, and Veiss makes a t sound. All right. He brings up a final article and your eyes narrow dangerously. Mitsurumi family speaks out against disgraced heir revealed to be Starling.
Look familiar, Songbird?
A horrible look distorts Weiss's handsome figures, his lip twisting into a terrifying grin. Or would you prefer I call you a Musurami sparrow? Your hand flies up, slapping Veiss away roughly. That's not me! Your tone is clipped, cold and blunt. He hums thoughtfully, chasing to fuel your anger. Not anymore, right? Because now you're Fael Sparrow, a new identity, faceless and hidden like you wanted. Thrown away like trash by the people who were supposed to give you a chance. Wrath surges in your veins. You hate that he can read you like an open book, but you love that he understands you. Veiss steps closer and your hand closes around the cable, ready to yank it out of your port. He brings his hands up in a mock peace offering.
Relax, Songbird. I'm on your side.
You want to believe him so badly. You want someone to be on your side again. Can I even trust you? You almost missed the look of hurt on his face, but you're unsure if it's genuine. He heaves a sigh, backing away from you. It's alarming that part of you want to reach out and pull him back. You can. Veiss sits back down, looking directly into your eyes. You can see the disappointment in them, like an arrow shooting your heart. You hate that you made him feel this way.
Ugh.
Do you really think what you did was wrong? I don't. It's marked out, so we're not sure. You meet Veiss's eyes, anger palatable on your face. You had no fucking right bringing that up. But I needed to hear it. Veiss laughs tauntingly, his shoulders shaking like it's the most amusing thing he ever heard. And what if I said that they had no right to abhor you like that? That what you did was good. That it was what they fucking deserved. He bares his teeth with a grin. His words send a spike of validation and pleasure into your gut. He's right. You don't voice your answer, instead remaining deep in thought. His words, and the one he's left simmering under the surface, the declaration of loyalty and adoration, are beginning to truly sway you. Veiss watches you in turn for a while before leaning back with a sigh. He looks at you seriously, his voice dropping lower and quieter.
Songbird, the key is in your hands. If you want out of this cage, you need only ask. I'll help turn that key for you.
What are you gonna do? Can you imagine if MC let a guy come over and this guy just had to watch, but starts turning the lights on and off? Yeah, I mean, he would have no choice. He couldn't do anything but turn the lights on and off. Oh no, he would be throwing such a tantrum. It looked like a rave in our room. And turn the music on and off too, so we just hear. Veiss doesn't wave this time as he forces your computer to turn off. Okay. You remain in your seat for a long time, staring into space, attempting to process the events of tonight. Veiss's touches, his closeness and palatable desire for you are things you can no longer deny you crave. It scares you that you're so close to letting someone in after so long. That this someone is a program, a virus. You don't even know if he's truly alive. But you also love how he makes you feel, how justified. He thinks they deserved it too? A while later, you manage to will yourself to move. You tug off the headset and massage your temples, in a poor attempt to erase the weird stutter in your brain drive. You scratch at your port, fingers haphazardly grabbing the connection and yanking it, hissing at the sharp tingle shooting up your arm. You stumble into your bathroom to take a quick shower and get ready for bed. Dropping into your bed, you roll onto your back and stare at the ceiling. The darkness is a nice comfort until another sharp throb strikes your head. You reach over to your bedside table, carelessly popping out 2 more painkiller tablets and chasing them down with water before collapsing bonelessly back into your bed. Veiss has torn you open, relentlessly exposed your truth. You're angry, but not at him. His words echo in your mind as you lie there. You're unable to discard the thoughts of him into the recycle bin in your brain. And what if I said they had no right to abhor you like that? That what you did was good. That it was what they fucking deserved. A wiry smile teases your lips as you laugh impily. He's turning us into pixels. Maybe? He said to set us free. Maybe he would. Or is he gonna go, like, delete all the files of us doing that? Oh no, what if he's gonna go kill our family? I don't think he would. He can't do that, right? No? I mean, I have been watching Upload lately, so... No, my kitty's asleep. He looks so comfy. I guess you do understand me. End of demo! We did it! We did it! Woo! That was really cool. That was really cool. I'm glad we did it all in one video. I thought it was going to be multiple parts, but I'm glad we did it all in one. That was really nice. How would he kill them? Maybe society could expose them. Society, he could expose them. Yeah, I mean, he does have access to all that stuff, so he could, like, put things here and there and do that. Sorry, I've been watching Upload. This guy gets, like, killed by a self-driving car. So, yeah. Damn it, I was just starting to warm up to him. Well, that's good. That means whenever more of the game comes out, you'll be very excited when we play it. Oh, yay. How far did we get? Oh, the affections went back to 0 because we're not in the game. But I like it. This was great. Let's see. Because this one just dropped for the Yahweh game, I think. It's not self-driving. It is possessed by truck gun. Just isekai. Yeah, this just, Under Your Skin was just dropped for the Yandere game jam, this demo. Let's see. The full version of the game will contain more days, which will also be partially voice act. Small changes to the demo to add in more content that we couldn't put in due to time constraints. Some sprite changes and more like CGs. Please note, please be patient with us as we work on the game. We all have full-time jobs, so this is purely a hobby. Since the rest of the game won't have the time constraints of a 1-month Yandere jam, we could sit back and work on it a little more to our pace without crunching. Okay. Oh, they have this cool picture. Okay, cool. But, yeah. I am following this now. When it updates, we'll be able to play it. But I'm glad we hit it all in once. That's always fun. I swear the full game takes more than a year, I'll be mad. I mean, they just said that, you know, this is their, hobby. But to get that much done in a month, that's a lot. This is like a team of people. I think, yeah, it's a team. Yeah, it's a full team of people. But, like, that is still a lot to get done in a month. Like, 1,500 words. That is a lot. 15,000, sorry. 15,000 is a lot of words, and they got a lot done in just a month. So, I think it says the full game will release soon. So, I think they should have it out in less than a year. But if they don't, it's totally understandable. But I'm excited for this. I'm going to add a link down below so everybody can go check this out for themselves. I know I didn't pick all the options, but I mean, I think it was going to end up at the same place anyway. Like, we can check it really quick. Okay, let's go back here and go keep being an adult. On second thought, you're not ready to get up yet. Screw being an adult. You're tired and irritated. Is it so wrong to want to stay in bed a little longer and save the 20th recipe video you'll never cook? Another hour of doom scrolling passes. Your stomach is yelling at you now and you feel even less productive than before. Yay! Okay, so that was just a little detour. Okay, let's see. Skip. Is that skip? I don't think there's a skip button. Or is that skip? Yay, skip. Wait. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to... Internet, right? Okay. Uninstall. You think immediately out of the exhilaration you're writing for this Vocaloid voice, the rush of inspiration. The disappointment is nearly crushing, but this virus is already changing your files like real time. Who knows what's next? Yeah, I'm uninstalling this and running a scan. It was stupid to download anything for the fucking Deep Realm. No anomalies. Okay, we did do this. Turn off your computer. You never shut down your computer so fast in your life. Seriously? Bye. Okay, hospital time.
Don't do that again.
There's no way. I must be going insane. You rub your eyes. He's still staring at you, his expression amused. He scoffs. Yeah, sure. You're completely still, mouth open and cogwheels spinning overtime in your brain as you try to make sense of the full situation.
Well, speak, or are you just gonna sit there like an idiot?
Yeah, I've lost it. I've just folded under the pressure and I've completely borked it.
You're hot, but not very bright,
Okay,
are you?
so we have seen this. What if we just don't? Veiss smiles faintly as you close the pop-up.
Good little bird.
Okay, I actually really
Good
like...
little bird.
I really, really like that. We're a bird. We're actually a bird. And he called me a good little bird. I like that.
Good little bird.
Yes, I'm a good birdie. Okay. So these are just like little detours. I'm not hiding anything. Then now you pass. Nothing happened. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, that was minus a heart. So stop thinking I'm a big secret. Okay. How many times are you going to replay? As many as I want. It's my stream. I can play it again as much as I want. Attempt to reopen it. Minus. As much as you're warming up to the strange man, you still think Ruka works best for the sound you're going after. You warily click open the file loader again, attempting to open up Ruka to work on your song. You're barely surprised when the program falls.
Stop working with trash.
He's not trash, Veiss. He's my favorite vocal droid to use for these songs. Weiss's expression takes a horrid chill and he stares at you blankly. He's like, I'm supposed to be your favorite. Veiss? Shit, he looks really upset. The vocal droid doesn't respond to your calls of his name. Veiss, come on.
Favorite? That thing?
Are you seriously jealous of a program? His eyes narrow, and before you can retort, a dull throb shoots through the back of your skull. Ah! Stupid brain drive. Am I late on a firmware update or something? I shouldn't be. The doctor would have called. You massage your temples again, gritting your teeth. You don't have the energy for this. Okay, fine. You can sing the song. He hums in approval. I don't want to argue anymore. My head is killing me. I wish we had friends. He would go mad. He would. He would be so jealous. Say nothing. Oh no! You grind your teeth together, refusing to answer, refusing to make another sound. He waits. Quiet. Expectant. But you remain silent. You hear Veiss sigh.
I tried to play nice.
Okay, and then we do this. Okay.
Tried to play the long.
Alright, so that's just gonna be a... Okay. Okay, so nothing makes a major difference. I think, you know, the affection level will in the final game. But for right now, that's all there is. Whee! Goodbye. Good boy. Do, 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 do. You get to join my legion of Yanderes. Okay, I think we're gonna wrap it up there for today. Hey, it's shorter than last time. You know, right under 3 hours. I think we did an excellent job. Thank you guys for watching. Please go give the devs some love. I am excited to see what happens in the full game of that. I really like how the little bits are adding in, and like where you can stroll in the comments was really nice. I like that. And click the X of the run file thing, or run. Oh my god, my brain stopped working. Run virus thing. But Hilia, you asked what I thought about the new Shrek. Do you mean the Shrek trailer? that everybody is going nuts over. Um, I also agree. I don't like the change in animation style. They changed the animation a bit. I agree. I don't like that. I do like that they got the original actress back, but I don't like the change in animation. I know it's slight change. They're trying to. I think they said they were trying to keep it with in the style of a new one they're doing or new style thingy they're doing, but I don't like it. I want the old style back. Uh, yeah, I don't like it. Like Donkey's head is too big, and the expressions are too wild. I know, 20 years ago when the movie came out, that technology was more limited than it is now, but at the same time they did so much and they stuck with that for 4 movies. I know they're trying to capture a new generation of viewers or whatever, but let's face it, most of Shrek's audience is going to be the nostalgic people that has grown up with it over the years. So I highly I don't like the new animation. I know they were trying to make it better, but I also think they dropped the trailer to test the waters because they originally had the date for the release date, I think, for next year, but now they've changed it and they replaced that date with I think a Minions movie or something. So I think they were testing the waters to see how people would respond before they went through and completely finished it, because that was like still a year in advance and they dropped the tape thing. So now the date is removed. So I think we gave it the Sonic treatment. Like, I still haven't watched Sonic, but I do remember when that dropped and everybody lost their ever loving mind at how bad the Sonic was in the trailer. Which, yes, they were. They were. But the studio took the initiative to realize we fucked up. We need to fix this. So they did go back and totally reanimate Sonic, and came out. And I mean, look how big of a hit it is now. Shrek 4 was a disaster. I don't mind Shrek design, but they're ruining franchise so much, like Megamind. The live action, no one is going original anymore. My youngest brother doesn't have the attention span to sit through a movie, so the Gen Alpha isn't interested in movies. Yeah, like the younger gen, their attention is like shattered because of like short form entertainment, like TikTok and Instagram Reels and stuff. I mean, I use TikTok. Okay, I'm not saying TikTok's bad. Okay, I'm just saying that our attention spans have changed over the years. I remember they bullied a whole company and made it. The only time the public won. Yeah, in the comments of the Shrek thing, everything I've seen about the Shrek, everybody's like, we gotta get the Sonic treatment. But I do agree, don't mess with nostalgia. Don't. Really don't. I know like Disney is re-releasing all the live actions of the movies, which I think there was like an agreement somewhere that Disney wanted to make it like every decade or something. Things got refreshed. It was like an original thing like that. But I don't think remaking every single thing into live action is going to work. Like, the Stitch looks okay so far, but there is a lot of problems already. They're in the wrong location. They're on the wrong island. They're not doing the cross-dressing Pleakley, which everybody was looking forward to. They've scrapped that, apparently. They've changed what Ice Cream Guy looks like. Like, he was supposed to be a sunburnt tourist. Like, everybody knows this. With ice cream. And then they changed it to a local that's just overweight with a snow cone. I mean, I know you can't get things exact, but if you're going to remake a classic that people have known for decades, get as close as you can. Really. Really, get as close as you can. I do know some live action adaptations, not made by Disney, but by other things that literally I have picked up the page of the book and compared it, and it was frame by frame. That was in, I forgot which one it was. Was it, I think it was either Hanakimi or Skip Beat live action, but it was frame by frame from the manga, and it was amazing. I downloaded TikTok when the ban happened for the first time, and all I saw were people eating beans on toast, but I like the app. Why are they touching Lilo and Stitch? Just make a new movie. Like Encanto was good. What was going on? Yeah, exactly. We need a new thing. They're like they redid Lion King, and Lion King. Oh my god, I haven't watched the live action. I think I watched a little bit and then I just quit. But one of the biggest things I've seen about it, like a lot of people talking about it, is like they look like real lions. People cannot tell them apart. They cannot tell who's supposed to be who. Like, and the expressions aren't there like in the animated version. You could tell with the expressions. I mean, it's just horrible. It's like, Disney, stop. Make something new. We love new stories. Are they just out of ideas? Are they just out of ideas? Yeah, but like TikTok with other social medias, it depends on your algorithm. Whenever I open TikTok, I get like anime, BL, stuff all the time. And cats. And cat videos. A lot of cat videos. Just why I hate CGI animals. Yeah. You know what's so weird? CGI, in a lot of cases, looked better like 20 years ago than it does now. Because I guess they were like, they had to put more effort into it because it was like new, and they're like, oh, we're gonna make this look so cool, and they like go ham on it, and it looks so freaking awesome. I forget which examples it was of it, but yeah, in some instance, some CGI looks so much better and detailed because now they're just like, we can do this. And this is coming from someone who grew up watching the what was it, 70s or 80s? I think it was 80s. 1980 Alice in Wonderland that was played by actors. I mean, like, they were in costume. The White Rabbit had ears. The Dodo was a guy in a dodo costume. I mean, like that. I grew up with that. Like, seriously, give us stuff you can actually touch. If you go on set, you can touch it. Like, Labyrinth, Dark Crystal, that type of stuff is really something else. You can tell if stuff has been made. Like, Neverending Story. If stuff has been, like, physically made. Because if everything is freaking digitally done, it's no fun. I like the stuff that is really there. I never watched Alice in Wonderland. I remember I got scared of it as a kid. Oh, you mean like the animated version? Because there is so many different versions of Alice in Wonderland. The animated Disney version is like the OG one that everybody knows. I did grow up watching that one, but I also grew up watching that live action one. I really liked it. I was like obsessed with it. I rented it so many times from the video store. And I was so sad when the video store closed down. Yes, I am that old. The video store closed down, and I think it was already gone or whatever. So I eventually got my hands on it again. I ordered a DVD copy of it. It was actually a 2-part. It was Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. Through the Looking Glass, okay. The Jabberwocky scared me in Through the Looking Glass when I was little, okay. That scared me, and now I'm looking at it going, how? How did this dragon on a string scare me? I grew up on Barbie movies from the 2002 to 2008 ones. Oh, I know a lot of people are Barbie fans that have watched the movies. I never did. I didn't watch those. I was in a totally different fandom at that time. But I didn't watch the Barbie movies. But I did play one or two of the Barbie games when I was really little, I think. The pet rescue and the detective one and the horse one? I don't know. But yeah. I watched a new Barbie movie. I've watched that one several times actually. The live action one. I haven't watched the animated ones, but I've heard a lot of the songs from the animated ones. They sound cool. I recently saw a whole bag filled with like 50 CDs, and the fact that the new generation doesn't know what a CD is. My dad told me that if I think I'm old, he grew up on videotapes. Oh, like VHSs? Does he mean VHSs or like 8 drives? Were they called 8 drives? because those came out before VHSs. I'm old, okay? I am old. I am old. I grew up on VHSs. I grew up on VHSs and DVDs. I was right there as things were changing. So, yeah. VHSs are fun. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay, I think we are about to brush 3 hours, so I think it's about time to close for today. I'm glad we had a little chat afterwards. I need to start doing that more whenever, I'm not dying immediately after screen stream. It's fun to chat. But, alright, I'm going to try to get back into a regular upload schedule because I've got a while off from business trips. So hopefully that'll get going, and maybe we can find another full demo we can play next week. Yes, VHS. Yes. Oh, yeah, VHSs. Remember, please be kind. Rewind.